January 10th. Welcome to Adam's Birthday Book, where each and every day we look into the mysteries of birthdays and their significance on your life path. Today's birthday is January 10th. If you were born on this day, happy birthday. Alright, let's get started. January 10th. The day of the hard look. Those born on January 10th are realists first and foremost, capable of taking a hard look at most any situation, sizing it up and acting accordingly. Rarely prey to false optimism, dreamy hopes or visions, they are somewhat proud of their realistic assessment of things. Whether they are sensitive people or not, January 10th people do not let either their own or other people's sensitivity get in the way of telling it like it is. In compromising in their views, those born on this day are not accustomed to sugarcoating the pill or honeying their words. Things simply are the way they are, take it or leave it. January 10th people may thus be accused of being blunt or undiplomatic, but rarely of being dishonest. Even their detractors have to admit that they do not operate by a double standard. They apply the same strict and unyielding standards to themselves as they do to everyone else. Not necessarily analytical or critical types, it is more their own forthright views and uncompromising attitude that can bring them into conflict with others. Indeed, most born on this day do not hesitate to flaunt unpopular opinions or behave in a manner at odds with convention, particularly when they feel that the dictates of convention are unwarranted or unreasonable. Not all January 10th people are exhibitionistic or colorful, however. Some prefer to understate their no less realistic view of the world, or perhaps on occasion keep silent where others would speak. In that silence, however, they can convey the heaviest brand of judgment, simply by withholding their approval, endorsement or enthusiasm. January 10th people are not averse to leadership roles, but dominating a situation, even from behind the scenes, is usually good enough for them. In personal combat, their attacking style need not be a waiting in there and landing of first blows. They are very good counter-punchers and know how to wait for their opportunity. Because they are good at eliciting desired reactions from people, they often maintain the upper hand right from the start. When hurt by an opponent, or for that matter a friend, they may reveal little of the pain they suffer. It seems as if very little surprises January 10th people, and indeed they enjoy living as if prepared for anything. Yet, of course, they have their vulnerabilities. Like anyone else, they wish to be appreciated and admired by those close to them, and perhaps by a wider circle as well, but they have few insecurities in this respect, and consequently do not display an overt need to be liked. Respect is something else, however. This they do demand, perhaps too often in an overt fashion. One weak spot of January 10th individuals is that they are rather thin-skinned when unfavorably compared to others. Prone to jealousy in this area, those born on this day are likely to reveal their Achilles heel even when only indirectly challenged by their rivals or competitors being praised. In such an event they should just learn to laugh, shake it off and forget it. Numbers and planets. Those born on the 10th of the month are ruled by the number 1, 1 plus 0 equals 1, and by the sun. Those ruled by the number 1 like to be first in what they do, which in the case of January 10th people often means putting themselves in control of a given situation. The sun tends to grant the qualities of a warm and well-developed ego, and a distinctly human, positive orientation to life. However, January 10th people as Capricorns are also ruled by Saturn, which tends to reign in the sun's radiance as well as harden it. Those ruled by the number 1 have strongly defined views on most subjects, and indeed January 10th people can be extremely stubborn. Tarot. In the major arcana, the 10th card is the Wheel of Fortune, which symbolizes the ups and downs, wins and losses, and successes and failures of life. The card signifies a reversal in fortune and teaches that there is nothing permanent except change. Health. Those born on January 10th are apt to harden themselves in an overly realistic, anti-sentimental stance, perhaps in the process of burying their emotions and sensitivities. They may come to suffer from all sorts of rigidity, both psychological and physical, and as they grow older not only suffer defects of posture, arthritis, restricted muscular movement, neuralgia and the like, but also tightness in the chest or bowels. These may all be symbolic of a kind of armoring, which they must break through, perhaps in extreme cases trying Reichian therapy, Rolfing, rebirthing or other aggressive procedures. For them to remain vulnerable, and display their feelings openly is something to strive for. January 10th diets should be kept light, fun and colorful, rather than dark and heavy. A well-lit, sunny home is strongly recommended, if possible, with plenty of fresh air. As far as exercise is concerned, January 10th people often prefer intense or highly athletic activities, but should also consider more social forms of exercise such as dancing. Advice: keep it light and have fun. Let your guard down occasionally. Carrying all that armor can be pretty tiring. Take a back seat once in a while and just enjoy the ride. Allow yourself to need and be needed. Meditation. Opening one's heart can be accomplished either surgically or spiritually. Thank you for joining me today on the January 10th birthday, and please don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell, and please tell me if today is your birthday in the comments below. Thank you, you wonderful people, and join me tomorrow on the next episode of Adam's Birthday Book for January 11th.